Yo, what's up guys, welcome back. So, new Invoked support from all the cards. I did not expect this, this wasn't on my radar. So, let's dig in because this new support is fantastic. As you know, like, Aleister deck focused on normal summon back in the day. Whenever your opponent was able to prevent you from using Aleister, tough luck in most of the time, okay? And eventually, most recently, we got Spenta for Megistus, etc. So that's a huge boost for the deck as well. But the biggest weakness, I think, is the extra deck. The extra deck is far too tight. So two one-card combos, as in Spenta or normal summon Aleister, you'll see in a few moments. And then a couple of discards. I think two, depends on the combo. Let's see. So, if you're running Spenta, I think you should. There are so many decision trees you have to make. There are so many options you can do, but again, your weakness is again your extra deck. So, first of all, you could potentially go for, what is it? I forgot its name. The fusion that prevents your opponent from using NIP, basically. It's one of the newer fusions. Instead, I go for another route. Again, not new, but this route, as you know, eventually, I think it already happened. It special summons, what is it, a level 4 or lower spellcaster from the deck. And this fetches your new Aleister. Your new Aleister also triggers upon special summon, unlike the OG Aleister. And the gimmick of your new Aleister stuff is that the new Aleister can, foolish an extra deck monster, banish it basically to special summon itself and search one of your fusions. You also got a new fusion, also like an Invocation, but you can use your banished materials, right? Send them back to the graveyard. So it's a burial from a different dimension. To go this one, Sword. They also got a couple of new fusions. This is one of them. Like this big boy, 3/8 attack. Long story short, you want to get it out by using 3 fusions. It at least needs 2, but you have to, at least you want to use 3, because then, 3 different materials by the way, then you can nuke your opponent's extra deck. So look at their extra deck, banish 3. And at the same time, banish 3 cards on field or grave. So it's a big disruption and it kills their extra deck, which is fantastic. And there's more options. There are more new fusions, like this Sora, New Light, basically reborn something very similar to DDD's banish itself from the graveyard to go for a fusion summon. Babylon, it's not Babylon, but this one, the one you just saw. A good one as well. It's nice extender, it's another attribute you want to have your fusion monsters in the graveyard, plus your, let's just call it Babylon. Searches the new level 3, which basically can special summon itself just like the new Aleister, but this directly sets one of your fusions from the deck. So technically you want to go for the quick play fusion spell, the one that lets you use banished materials. To go for any fusion depends on the situation, but this was only normal summon Aleister, and one of the new fusions is basically a macro dimensional fissure basically. But it only works, as you saw, if it's in the extra monster zone. Insane, right? It's 2026 and Konami is giving this deck banish, nuke your opponent's extra deck, a macro cosmos floodgate and more stuff. Okay, so let's see, Duels. Again, we're not respecting NIP because our hand is mediocre. We have double field. I think you definitely want to run the OG Aleister still. You'll see in a few moments again. It's one of your 2 normal summons next to Spenta into the fire one. But you're not always having Spenta, so you want to have your normal summon for the OG Aleister. And there's another reason, you'll see in a few moments. Other than searching Invocation. Anyway, so again, we're not NIP-proof. You could go for your NIP-proof combo, but I don't think we would have been able to extend after this, because I think we searched one of our, at least the new Aleister. Anyway, so a very similar combo. So we cheat out Mechaba, now we are safe for NIP. Technically, they will just use NIP before. Anyway, so this is one of the new ones, level 3, sets directly from the deck, the quick play fusion spell. Use regular Invocation and this will get out our Macro Cosmos 3k beatstick, 3k wall. Important is that very similar to Atramex, I think, your opponent is forced to attack that one, so it's a 3k wall big beatstick and again a Macro Cosmos. And the cool thing here, again because you have your Zora, I believe the name is, your Synchro attached by a fusion, you basically it gives you the advantage if it's a fusion mirror match. I guess Dracotail is probably currently the best deck, almost. So you already have a big advantage when you have that on field, because again, when attached, your opponent cannot activate fusion monsters basically for the rest of the entire duel unless they get rid of that. So here we're able to banish up to 3, banish up to 3 on field or grave, and then, you know, extra deck eventually as well. Mekaba as an Omni negation, Macro Cosmos is live. The level 3 doesn't really do that much on the field, but I mean, you can't go for like link plays because you want to keep your big boy, you know, your Macro Cosmos in the extra monster zone. Okay, this was a cool one as well, and it shows some nifty tricks with the new support. So this is also one of the new ones. Like currently the ratio I have is 1 Iowas, the new one, level 8 I think, and 3 of the regular spell. It's only being able to be used once per turn, but it could be an emergency teleport. You could dig for Ash Blossom, but I'm not so sure if they are really Ash Blossoming that, so they didn't. And okay, so the new one, you want to have it in your graveyard, you'll see why in a few moments. So we extend, and we are sacrificing our card in hand, and we are sacrificing our Macro Cosmos to trigger our Aleister Link, this Ghoster book, you know, cheat out basically one of the invokes from the extra deck, Sorath, reborning any monster basically. So reborning an Earth could be important, but in this situation we wanted the Earth on field to go for this one, Babylon, to surge level 3, which extends into the quick play fusion, I guess, for their turn. Let's see, what did we do? Oh, now we're banishing, that's the deal, the new one, Aras, I'm not going to butcher the name, to search out Aleister, and because it was banished from the field, you can mono summon that Aleister to the field, so it's basically another fusion summon. So it's a really nifty card. I could see myself bumping it up to 2, probably, maybe even 3, because it's a solid card. Right. So again, we cheat out Mekaba, we have Little Knight. Again, there is hardly any room to go for link summons. Go for Olinoides, I believe the name is, and you know, some Spenta shenanigans. Basically gives us a card to discard from Mekaba. Okay, so it's Ryzel Mitsu. We are negating that and banishing, obviously because of Exit Ryzel as well. Prayers could be a problem, because now they are not under the Macro Cosmos. Olinoides is still there to pop. Okay, yeah, we do have the quick play spell as well, and Almirage as well to potentially protect our field also for the, you know, Raigeki effect, right? Let's see, yeah, let's pop the, whatchamacallit, the ritual level 8, but I think they're stuck here. They are out of rituals, I assume. Did they forgot maybe the Olinoides? I mean, it's a good one for us. Not so sure if it mattered that much. We're sacrificing a lot of cards. Plus we still had our quick play spell, we still had Almirage, we still had Little Knight, so that's fine. Anyway, plus, you know, Aleister in hand for the honest effect. So I think we were okay. Anyway, so this should be our duel. Megistus, they reveal it's a bell, another bell, but and yes, that's why I still like running the, one of the reasons why I still run the the field spell, because of this. You know, your opponent always ashing or belling your stuff, but they can't really do that much, right? At least it cannot be negated, or the activations, you know, the effect cannot be negated. So that's really nifty. Them wasting resources or hand traps. Going second, as you saw, like in the main deck, you have so much space, you have so much room for non-engine, and it's kind of sick, because the deck has a couple of like very solid one-card combos. I wanted to prevent Dragoon from hitting the field at all costs, but I was like, maybe I should have waited. But then I saw, yeah, Diablo Star package, and I was like, oh no, that's fine, that's fine, because they will get the Omni out either way. I make a small mistake though, now that I think of it. You'll see in a few moments. So let's see, they are getting out Crush Sheep, I think. Yeah, our Aleister got negated. As you know, you can special summon one of your spellcasters, but you cannot activate the effect. And here I was like, yeah, let's nuke the field, but in hindsight, it was probably better to just keep Nip and then force the fusion here, right? Sylvia to negate itself to preserve their board, basically. That was a better play. Anyway, we do have Droplets, so with the field spell, that's basically an extra target to send to the graveyard. with Droplet. Okay, let's see. Link 4, I guess access codes, if I remember, yeah, indeed. Gets rid of Nibiru, which is fine. I mean, it threatens their communication, so it works out okay. But this is a lot of fuel, so let's dig for hand traps or let's dig for negation. Use our normal summon for Aleister, because again, Spenta can search Crowley, which is again an extender. And this is fantastic again, into the Draco Tail matchup as well. So Droplet and this make sure that we can use our effects, but they do have Bell, but we have the field spell, so nope, that's not going to work. And now again, we are relatively safe for Nip. Not so sure if you know the last card, but again, if it's potential hand traps or Nip, basically. We have Mega Bar for that. So again, the same route I guess we are used to. Reborn something, go for Link Aleister. Yep, there it is. Use the Sora from Graveyard, very similar to DDD's. Cheat out the Fusion, which is Babylon. Trigger, discard, again making sure that I keep one effect monster in hand at all time. Banish the wind, yeah, from my graveyard in the process as well. You want to have those winds banished, at least your fusions banished, in order to use them for the fusion summon with this new Invocation sword. Special summon level 3, to directly set from the deck, and this should be more than enough, right? We are able to, spend basically for more discards, and then cheat out our Macrocosmos, and then using their monsters as well. Keep that in mind. Going second, using their monsters as the material. So really sick. That's really nice. So I'm happy with it. Like this support is really, really, really good. You have so much space for non-engine. Spenta is a sick card. The new Aleister is a long card. Sick combo, as you saw. So there is potential. It's really, really nifty. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Big signing out. Peace.